Hi, Michael and Sherry Davis. My name is Kala, and today I will be presenting with Lauren and Sabina. In this presentation, we will be examining your bookstore, Forever in a Day, using human-centered design. So, what is human-centered design? Human-centered design, by definition, is an approach that puts human needs, capabilities, and behavior first, then designs to accommodate those needs, capabilities, and ways of behaving. In other words, good design requires good communication, especially from machine to person, indicating what actions are possible, what is happening, and what is about to happen. Communication is especially important when things go wrong. It's relatively easy to design things that work smoothly as long as they go right. But as soon as there is a problem or misunderstanding, the problems arise. This is where good design is essential. The human-centered design principles we looked at to audit your site includes that your content is accessible and inclusive, content on your site is relevant to the user, and your content supports users' goals and tasks. So, the outline for our presentation consists of us examining pages of your website and following the 3 principles of HCD to improve your site's human-centered design. Starting off, we looked at human-centered design and the first principle of accessibility on your home page. We began by assessing your home page with accessibility and inclusiveness. Some errors we found were problems with your links. These problems are important because links help your users direct traffic into pages they are looking for. Your links are missing alternative text, which is descriptive text that tells the user where the link is going to take them. Without alt text on your links, people who use screen readers will not be able to access these links, losing your site business. You also have links that don't take the users anywhere. These are called redundant links. The next problem we found on the homepage is contrast errors. Your text and background color can be hard to see to some users. Adequate contrast is important and necessary for all users, especially users with low vision. We also had a few alerts on the homepage dealing with accessibility. The first problem is with redundant alt text. This means that alt text is the same as nearby text, so it will be presented multiple times to screen readers. Your homepage also contains suspicious links. This means if the alt text doesn't provide the same information conveyed by the image, that content will not be available to screen reader users when images are unavailable. The homepage also uses long alternative text. Alt text should be succinct yet descriptive of the content and function of the image. Long alt text indicates that extraneous content or content that is not available to sighted users is being presented. How human-centered design principle of accessibility will help make the homepage better. To be truly human-centered, your content needs to be accessible to all users. In other words, they should be able to access and understand the information in some way, regardless of their physical or cognitive.
We came up with some new solutions that are created through human-centered design for accessibility. The first solution is reconstruction of the homepage and throughout the website. Another solution is to change the navigation bar to be more accessible and easier for users to navigate through Forever and a Day website. The third solution is to find a color scheme that fits your business but also has contrast and catches the visitor's eye. For the navigation bar, we decided to show an example that could make Forever and a Day more accessible to users. On the original navigation bar, having unnecessary pages can be too much information for users. This solution is to have a smaller navigation which organizes similar pages together but is more accessible for visitors visiting the website. We felt like this solution is beneficial through human-centered design because the new navigation will be organized and simple, which allows users to find information easier and understanding what Forever and a Day website is about. Another solution used by human-centered design is styling the color scheme throughout the website. As we want to work with you on your likings of the color scheme, we decided to go with this modern minimalistic look that will have more contrast on your website. Next, we have human-centered design, second principles. This matters to Forever in a Day website because it is the relevance to users who visit your site. Now we are going to talk about what are the errors we have found that is relevant to the users. The first error is how we would like to reconstruct the About Us page. Another error that Forever in a Day has no search bar. And the third error is the constraints on the product page. So why is this important? How can we make the About Us page more relevant? First, only include content on the page that is about Forever in a Day. Why? Because users came to this page to understand about your business. Too much information can overwhelm a visitor. Second, give users a reason why they should visit your business. This is important because this is a statement about your company and how it can be beneficial to them. Lastly, add practitioners to the About Us page. If you are wondering why, well, as I said before, when users come to this page to understand about your business, it would be a great solution to also introduce and talk about practitioners on this page. Here's an example of the new layout of the reconstruction of the About Us page that I mentioned in the last slide. This solution is the layout that gives information to visitors on this page to understand what your company is about and who the practitioners are.
So how will human-centered design make the About Us page better? Well, users should be able to figure out what actions are possible. So by adding a search bar, it will allow the user to find what they are looking for. Also, with human-centered design, it is important to understand the constraints on the product page. We noticed that when the product page opens to a new site, it prevents the user to go back to the previous page. So with human-centered design, the solution we have come up with is to add an anchor allowing users to get back to the home page. So by adding a navigation bar with hypertext, it will allow the user to go back to other parts of the site. The third human-centered design principle we are going to be discussing is supporting the user's goals and tasks. The errors we found that don't support the user's goals and tasks are that there isn't a help button, chat, or a contact us menu, nor a purpose or mission statement. In other words, it makes it difficult for the user to reach out and understand the goal. Here are some solutions we have come up with using human-centered design. First is creating a Contact Us page. Next would be to add information for the user so that they are able to reach out. Finally, adding a calendar under the contact information will make it more accessible for the user. So how will human-centered design make the website page better? Well, human-centered design will provide a variety of ways to support the user's tasks. So by adding a Contact Us page, it will provide an understanding of the service that's available to the user. Also, including a signifier such as a help button communicates to the user a perceivable indicator.